What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the video today. Today, what we're going to be doing is recapping every single flavor, or recapping 2021 and every single flavor that came out in 2021. Now, some things to note. These are only energy formulas. These are not hydration or anything else like that. There were some new hydrations and exclusive cans and stuff like this. This is only energy tubs, and it's only new flavor. So no reskins, nothing like that. Only energy tubs and only brand new flavors that we've never seen before. So if I missed something somehow, please comment it down below. I could have. I tried my best to look at all my reviews throughout the year and collect all those tubs. But I'm ready. Let's go ahead and talk about every flavor that came out in 2021, ladies and gentlemen. So, first off, you guys are gonna notice, look at this freaking tower, dude. Last year, it was like maybe this many. I mean, we've got way more than double the flavors that came out in 2020. This is insane. There's no way that they release more than this in 2022. I mean, I guess it's possible, but man, this was insane. I'm having a little bit of Maidens Blood here. I actually haven't had it in a while, but... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the first two flavors that came out in 2021, and these were actually together, they released together. This is Ice Shatter and Scorpion Sting, inspired by Mortal Kombat. You know, when these originally came out, when I first reviewed them, you know, what really happened is I actually said this one was better because it was more unique, but in the long run, I actually ended up having this one more. And what's interesting is originally they said Ice Shatter was some type of frosted artificial strawberry or something. But now they say it's a blueberry lemon. So this is confirmed a blueberry lemon, and this is a mango, like a spicy mango flavor. So very interesting. I would say a year later, Ice Shatter ended up being the overall better flavor, in my opinion, in the long run. Now, the next flavor that came out in 2021 is going to be Bobby Boysenberry, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, I'm going to be honest with this flavor. It was just a little bit too medicine-y for me, and I never really got around to having it that much. So, in terms of Bobby Boysenberry, if you guys are at all somebody who doesn't like that medicine taste, I would not recommend Bobby Boysenberry.
What is this?
A little. Boysenberry, overall, in my opinion, I was not a fan of it in the long run. Now, the next flavor that came out in 2021 is going to be Pink Drip. I remember reviewing this flavor. Honestly, this flavor was pretty popular. I thought it was a good one, and I really, honestly, quite enjoyed Pink Drip. I don't have it much at the moment, but I definitely feel like whatever rating I gave this flavor, I definitely think it keeps it. So if you don't know, this is a pink starburst, and I absolutely love the flavor. I think it's a great light candy flavor, and I highly recommend it to anybody looking to pick up like a candy GFUEL flavor. The next flavor that I've got here, guys, is going to be Sour Shamrock or Sour Green Apple. Now, this one is an absolutely amazing flavor. I actually have grown to really like the green apple GFUEL flavors. I used to really dislike them, but now I honestly really love this and definitely recommend it if you guys are looking to pick up any sort of GFUEL flavor. We have had green apple in the past, but never a sour green apple, so that's what makes this new. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, and I personally think after this flavor, GFUEL kind of like exploded. I don't know what happened, but like GFUEL was still on their regular like 1 to 2 flavors a month max schedule. You know, when it came to Ice Shatter, and then we had, you know, Bobby Boysenberry, Pink Drip, that was still like spread out a month between, or you know, at least 1 to 2 flavors a month. But as soon as we hit the juice, I feel like it kind of just got crazy to the point where, you know, we've been averaging like 2 to 4 original new flavors a month now since then. So it's just been insane, ladies and gentlemen. So I think, in my personal opinion, I think 2 flavors a month is a good middle point. You know, you can throw in a few reskins here and there, but I think any more than 2 flavors a month, and it's really hard for most people to keep up if you're like a true GFUEL fan and you want to pick up every single thing. So, we had the juice that came out next in 2021. Absolutely bussing flavor. I fully agree that it still gets the ranking that it does. I highly recommend it. The juice is like this tropical punch. I absolutely love it and would highly recommend it. It's inspired by XQC. Definitely still would recommend it to this day. The next flavor that came out, and this one actually got revised. It used to be like this yellow color, I'm pretty sure, and now it is a green color to better match the game. But this is Mega Potion. It is a mango jackfruit. Personally, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, don't like it. I have never really gone for it again, and I wouldn't really recommend it to anybody. It's kind of a weird tasting exotic flavor. So personally, I would not recommend it to this day. Unless you like that kind of exotic fruit, then you might like it. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Clickbait. So, Clickbait has been revealed to be a cherry pomegranate flavor, and I personally, I like Clickbait, but the cherry can be a little bit too much for me at times. Cherry just reminds me of medicine, and I'm just not too fond of that. So Clickbait for me, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a recommend if you like pomegranate and cherry, but if you don't like cherry, I wouldn't recommend Clickbait. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, and this one is actually very good, okay? Sour Demonade. I actually think this is a great flavor. It's kind of like a lemon warhead. It is very, 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 very sour. But if you can handle that, I think it's a great freaking flavor. And so if you guys like really sour stuff, I would highly recommend picking up some Sour Demonade. The next flavor that came out in 2021, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Tetris Blast. This flavor is weird. The best I can describe it is like all the Skittles mashed up or the grape Skittle. It is just a weird burst of sweetness that is just really confusing. Really, really weird. I personally wouldn't recommend it unless you love sweets to death and you just love candy and candy flavors. Then I would recommend it. But me personally, as a fruit guy, I like my fruity stuff. I would not recommend Tetris Blast. And when we're on the subject of Tetris Blast, this did come out later in the year, but we had the Tetris Blast Collector's Box with a whole bunch of flavors in here. This kind of got overlooked a little bit because, to be honest, in my humble opinion, I think it was just a little too much. You know, you've got a whole bunch of just simple flavors in here. Like, you've got apple and, just like strawberry and raspberry. It's just got a whole bunch of plain flavors in here that, you know, I thought I would be excited about, but I didn't end up actually making them on the regular. I thought it was a great thing to do. You know, it's got all the Tetris block colors in each flavor. It's definitely a cool concept, but me personally, I just didn't end up having them that much, and I still prefer the tubs. Now, the next flavor to come out in 2021 was Yuzu Slash, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is actually based on a real fruit called a yuzu. It's kind of like this lemon, citrusy, orange flavor. This is PewDiePie's second flavor, and it is a great flavor. It's kind of like a citrusy orange lemonade. I'd personally recommend it if you guys like a real fruit flavor. I haven't been having it that much personally. I think to me, it doesn't have enough flavor personally. I think it's a little too plain for me in the long run. So I would say if you guys are looking for a light, simple, easy flavor, I recommend it. But if you're looking for something with a lot of flavor, I would not recommend it. So the next flavor to come out in 2021 was actually Maidens Blood, ladies and gentlemen. And this one actually came in the tallest tub that we've ever gotten, obviously inspired by the Lady Dimitrescu. But this was an awesome flavor. You know, I'm actually decided, I haven't had it in a while, and I saw it today when I was lining up these tubs, and I decided to make some, and let me tell you, it is definitely a good flavor. And if I try to remember, I'm pretty sure it was a watermelon, lychee, and a melon. If I remember correctly, I'm trying to get those brain cells working, but I think that's what it was. I can definitely taste the lychee and the watermelon in here. And then I'm pretty sure it was some type of melon, or maybe it was pear. It could have been pear. But either way, this is a great flavor. I personally really like it, and I still like it to this day. So if you guys get a chance to pick up Maidens Blood, definitely recommend it. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, and now this one is properly busting. I absolutely love Hive Nectar, and it's still in my top 5 to this day. If I could best describe it, it's not a honey flavor. It is a very sweet kind of peach nectarine, some with this orange in there kind of flavor. Highly, highly recommend. It is very, very good, and this is still in the upper 9s for me. Like, I really recommend this. I mean, I've almost had the whole tub by myself, and I haven't done that with a flavor in a long time. So highly recommend Hive Nectar to this day. Next up, and now this is a flavor that, oh my god, I would just, guys, pick it up, just cop it, just buy it. Like, I've almost cleared out the whole tub myself. Chili dogs, come on, baby, so good. And I'm just kidding. Okay, chili dogs is so bad. This should have never come out. Honestly, I'm kind of happy it came out. It was fun. Chili dogs, GFUEL, I don't know what you were thinking, but yeah, chili dogs, bro, never should have happened. Alright guys, next up, we got Brain Drive, inspired by Scarlet Nexus. This flavor, I'm gonna be honest, kind of went over everybody's heads. I don't know what happened. I don't know, there just wasn't that much hype about it. Not much talk went into it. But it is a good flavor. It was a very good flavor in my personal opinion. I believe the flavor was guava. I'm trying to remember. I know it's guava something with this, but at the top of my head, I can't think of the other flavors. But it's a great flavor, but it's very exotic, so you gotta make sure you like those exotic flavors. But Brain Drive, I think it's good, but I do think that it wasn't prominent enough of a flavor to really, you know, get stamped in people's minds as a daily or anything. You know, and I think the same thing happened with like Yuzu. It's a good flavor, but it just wasn't unique and prominent enough to really get stomped in people's minds as a new flavor to have every day. Now this flavor was Orange Vibe. Oh my god, baby. This one is so good. Absolutely love it. I would say right now this is, in my opinion, well, we're gonna wait till the end of the video to talk about stuff like that, but this could be my favorite flavor of 2021 in terms of uniqueness and just newness and cool and awesome and innovative. Absolutely loved it. Orange Vibe, orange creamsicle, so good. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, in 2021, we had Strawberry Slushie released. Now, this one is amazing. I absolutely love it. I've heard a lot of people say that they don't like it because it's too artificial. I can't agree with that. It is pretty artificial, so I would say that, you know, if you don't like artificial strawberries, I would not recommend it. But if you do like strawberry slushies, I would highly recommend picking up the Strawberry Slushie GFUEL flavor. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Miami Nights flavor. This one is very good. It's based off of a Miami Vice. It is based off, like I said, the Vice, so it's kind of a alcoholic drink. Well, it is an alcoholic drink, but the GFUEL's not, so don't worry. But I would say it's a pretty good one. It is a coconut strawberry kind of flavor going on. But in my opinion, I really like it, but I do think the coconut can be a little too much for some people. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we had Black Ooze and Red Ooze that came out by the, inspired by the new Venom 2 movie, Let There Be Carnage. Now, I personally am not a cherry guy. These are both black cherry. We've got black cherry here and sour black cherry here. I enjoyed this one, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a cherry guy, so I would not recommend these unless you like cherry. I haven't went for them again since they have come out, just because I am not a cherry person. So, in my opinion, they're good if you like cherry. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have both of these together because these were two unique Halloween-themed GFUEL flavors that came out this year. So we've got candy corn and we also have brain matter. So candy corn, obviously candy corn. Pretty good, but You know, never really gonna have it unless it's Halloween, to be honest with you guys. Brain Matter, on the other hand, this is FaZe Rug's second inspired flavor. This one is pretty good. I actually really enjoy it. It's like a zombie FaZe Rug, basically, it's themed after. But it is like, basically, Smarties, and it is so bussing. I absolutely love it. It probably competes with Pink Drip for the best candy flavor this year. I really do like it. It's kind of like Smarties and Sweet Tarts, in my opinion. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you, this is probably one of my personal biggest letdowns of 2021. That is going to be Party Punch. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know that I'm honest, and I try my best to be with every video. I did not like Party Punch one bit. I am going to be honest. It is supposed to be a fruity cereal. In my opinion, it tastes and smells the closest to Fruity Pebbles, but it's better in water because it's so sour. It shouldn't be sour. If this wasn't sour, it would be great in milk, but it tastes like sour milk and it's just not good. Party Punch, in my opinion, is the biggest letdown of 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Orange Cran'thony, inspired by my friend Merc Anthony. Absolutely great flavor, great for the holidays. You got the orange and the cranberry. I personally wish the orange was a blood orange because, in my opinion, the orange that is in here reminds me kind of like a vitamin C orange or like a medicine-y orange. And, you know, there's certain flavors that they use in medicine that my brain is stamped with that I don't like. So, I like the flavor, but I do wish that orange was edited. But yet again, congrats to Merc on this drop. Next up, and this one really surprised me, ladies and gentlemen, we've got FaZe 51. This flavor, in my opinion, is absolutely amazing. I really like it. It tastes kind of like a cucumber kiwi, and it's just unique. We've never had anything like it. It's refreshing, it's good, it's unique. I really love it, and I definitely recommend checking out my review on it. I'll link all my reviews down below as well, but definitely recommend checking it out. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Raspberry Pi, baby. Oh yeah, so Raspberry Pi, definitely a good one. This one was for Thanksgiving. I'm glad we got a new unique Thanksgiving flavor this year, instead of just peach cobbler again, but I would say it is more on the artificial side. I don't think it tastes like a real Raspberry Pi. It's kind of really artificially, but I enjoy it, and I think it was a good thing for Thanksgiving. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Classified V2. So last year, we got Classified V1. Well, not last year. Now, last year is 2021 now. So in 2020, we got Classified V1. In 2021, we got Classified V2. Classified V2, I don't know what the heck it is. I feel like it's some sort of peppermint, watermelon, something, coconut, because, like, the powder smells like coconut, but the taste, I don't know. It's all over the place. Let me know if you guys have any idea what it could be. A lot of people think it's pina colada, but I really don't think so. I mean, it could be, but I just don't think so. So let me know what you guys think about this, but definitely a good classified flavor. And honestly, I'm a little disappointed because I feel like it tastes very similar to Classified V1. I wish it was totally different. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, and honestly, I was a little disappointed in this one as well. Summit 1G. He was originally supposed to get the orange creamsicle. I think maybe he didn't like it, or he liked it, but he wanted to go with raspberry instead. So this is a raspberry creamsicle, and I just think it needs a little bit of editing. Orange creamsicle is perfect. It needs more creamsicle, I think, in my opinion, and it's just a little too light, I think. I don't know. It's just, it needs to be edited slightly, but I do think it has the potential to be an amazing flavor. So, next up, ladies and gentlemen, this one was huge. Radioactive Lemonade, inspired by Spider-Man, the new movie No Way Home. This one was massive, guys. I mean, this was, in my opinion, this was the biggest collab of 2021. This was huge. So, Radioactive Lemonade, it is going to be that Spider-Man popsicle with the gumball eyes or just a bubblegum lemonade. sort of ice pop taste. So I thought it's a great flavor. I like bubblegum stuff. I think it's a good one. Let me know what you guys thought about it down below. All right, guys, we're down to the last 3 flavors of 2021. Next up, we had Sugar Plum for Christmas. Now, another letdown in my opinion, especially after having it again. It's just too medicine-y, and you know, and that could be what a sugar plum's supposed to taste like, but it's just, it's got like this floral, almost lavender, you know, it does have that sugary, plumish taste maybe, but it's just weird. It's just weird. It's got medicine-y, lavender, flower, I don't know. It's odd. I personally wouldn't recommend it. It's a great, like, you know, cool Christmas thing, but definitely should not be available after Christmas. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, now this one is a Micro Center exclusive, and it has actually yet to hit the stores, but it did come out in 2021. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears, inspired by Super Meat Boy. It is a cinnamon candy flavor. I actually really like this. I really do like it. It smells just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think a lot of you guys are really gonna like this flavor, and it should be arriving in Micro Center sometime late this week or next week. So definitely check your Micro Centers. I will be checking mine, but definitely recommend picking this up, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, guys, the final flavor of 2021 was Confetti Cake. I thought it was a great flavor to end the year off with. I absolutely loved it. You know, it tastes good in water and milk. This one really surprised me, and it was to celebrate Gamma Labs and their birthday. So I love it. I recommend Confetti Cake for anybody that likes milk flavors. I don't think it's as good as like strawberry banana and orange vibe and milk, but I do think it's a good, decent milk flavor. So definitely recommend Confetti Cake. So definitely insane, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely insane. And, you know, that was a lot. I definitely think 2022 is probably going to be similar. You know, I just wish, what I would hope for is 2 flavors a month, 2 new flavors a month, and then maybe a few reskins and stuff. And then, you know, hydration and all that stuff can be whatever it wants to be. But I definitely think that 2 flavors should be the max in a month that are new. That's the most I think that people can handle to pick up constantly, in my personal opinion. Definitely let me know what you guys think down below about all this. Now, I do have a few questions for you guys. What was your favorite flavor in 2021? What was your favorite collab? And what do you think was the most... What do you guys think was like the most unique flavor, or the most flavor that sort of, I don't know, just was unique and something really new and innovative? So I would say my favorite flavor in 2021, I think overall could be Hive Nectar. In terms of the most innovative, I would say Orange Vibe. And in terms of the biggest collab for me, definitely Spider-Man. So I want to thank all of you guys for watching this video. Let me know about some flavors that you want to see in 2022. You know, I am going to be working my hardest every single day to be trying to get a shock flavor. That would be absolutely insane. And, you know, something like that, I never even thought that, you know, I would partner with GFUEL years ago. I never even thought that I would have my own shaker. So a flavor is definitely way out there, and, you know, it's something that I'm definitely going to work my hardest for and never give up, because, you know, if there's something that I've learned in life, by the time I'm only 22, but if there's something that I've learned right now, is to never give up. Literally be a psycho and never give up. Like, there's plenty of times that a regular person would have given up on what I do, but I just never stop, dude. And, you know, people make fun of me all the time for just making videos on GFUEL, but that's what I do, man. That's what I do. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna get that shock flavor in 2021. Thank you guys, 2022, hopefully. And thank you guys for using code SHOCK, because all of you that use code SHOCK increases the chances of me getting a flavor one day. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.